Welcome back. Taking a scary situation and using it to educate others. LDK introduces us to Laura Hanson. This week, someone you should know.
For Laura Hanson and her family, life changed drastically while she was carrying her fourth child.
They just kind of found some things that were suspicious on her ultrasound, and so from there we ended up getting a prenatal diagnosis of Down syndrome and a heart defect, a complete AVSD that would require open heart surgery. They said maybe 6 to 9 months, but it ended up being much sooner. So yeah, spent some time in the NICU, and then at 3 months and 2 days she had her open heart surgery to fix that heart defect.
For any expecting parents, receiving news like this is hard.
And your whole world is just completely destroyed. I mean, there's no nice way to say it. I think every family could agree that you go through a time where you're angry and sad, and you're trying to figure out, you're also supposed to be happy for this, pregnancy and everything. But then when she got here, it was just, we had the team that we needed to help her entry into this world along safely. And I don't know, it was like those emotions just kind of went away, and you knew that now you have this baby to care for and kind of advocate for, and just do everything you can to make sure that they're brought up just the same way that your other kids are. And the other older kids were excited. I think they accepted the news a lot better than Tony and I did, but I think that's the innocence of a child.
When little Mara arrived, Laura did everything she could to advocate for her child and educate herself as well as others.
Because of Mara's diagnosis, we've met so many incredible families, not just in the Sioux Falls area, but nationwide. New Directions was probably the first call that we made. I would say we called them before we even called some of our family members to let them know, and they kind of jumped in right away.
It wasn't long before Laura transitioned from the scared mother searching for help and answers to the one who can provide those answers and support those in similar positions.
So I do serve on the New Directions Down Syndrome Association board. I have for about 3 years, and we get to meet people who are receiving their diagnosis and help them kind of through that. We get to provide events and other networking events or things to do so that families can kind of connect, because it's not always easy for everyone to reach out and be like, hey, I'm feeling this way, or hey, I need this help. I personally like to just share our story with anybody and everybody. It might not be Down syndrome, but maybe there's a family with a rare disease, or a family who is just facing something else. It might not look like our story, but as long as they kind of know that we made it through some difficult times, they can do it too.
When it comes to why she does the things she does, the answer is simple. For Mara.
I want them to treat her just like they would my other typical kids. I envision her finding work that is meaningful to her. I just hope that she has opportunities, just like everybody else, to do whatever she wants and whatever she sets her mind to.
In Sioux Falls, LDK, Dakota News Now.
In addition to serving on the New Directions board, Laura is certified at infant massage, a technique that helped Mara after her surgery. She educates others at her store, Your Nurtured Baby. As always, if there's something you think we should all know about, please email a nomination to news@dakotanewsnow.com.